Nene's got a show at home, a brand new home that is, and it ain't Bravo. So we're going to talk about Nene's brand new show that is literally premiering just around the corner. And we got some tea on Miss Kenya Moore. Okay. So, well, it's actually good news. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section when we get to it. If you haven't already done so, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and join the Skye Squad community by clicking the link in the description down below for exclusive content. Now, with that being said, let's stage dive into Nene's brand new show. Now, this again was the first place that I happened to catch it was on Mr. Housewives page on Instagram. However, you guys can also read it in the Deadline, okay? Deadline, the publication. I will place that link in the description down below as well. Okay, so let's get into Nene's new show. So the headline reads, Lifetime sets summer series Outrageous Love with Nene Leakes, y'all. So Lifetime is expanding its programming slate this summer with two new caught-on-camera clip shows led by Outrageous Love with Nene Leakes. And we'll get to the other show in just a minute because really we talk about housewives and reality TV stuff. So, I mean, that's what we're really going to get into right here, right now, today. Okay. So this show is going to premiere on July 1st at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I think that the timing of this show is also very interesting because we will have not only Basketball Wives coming on that same day, at I believe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but now you will be able to simply go on over one show, one network later, okay, 1 hour later, and you will be able to watch Nene Leakes' brand new show as well. So summer looks like it's about to start heating up, which thank God, because thus far late spring has been dry, okay, dry. All right, so let's get into what it is, right? From what I understand, the show will highlight the ups and downs of couples' love lives with commentary by Nene Leakes, who will also draw from her life experiences to give additional insight. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what this show is going to resemble. Is it going to give you the circle vibes with Nene narrating a la the way that Michelle, the comedian does? Or will she be featured in it kind of sort of like how Tammy Roman is a central uh, force on her show on VH1, Caught in the Act? I'm trying to figure out what that's going to be like, right? All we know right now is that Outrageous Love with Nene Leakes is produced by Anomaly Entertainment. I don't really know much about them yet, but Nene, Matthew Kelly, Michael Sorensen, and Karen Infantino all serve as executive producers, with Amy Savitsky and Nicole Vogel executive producing for Lifetime. So you have the Lifetime side, and then you have the production company side. And it's also interesting because Nene Leakes is going to be an executive producer. That's going to be very interesting. After learning that Nene Leakes had allegedly, we'll put the alleged badge up here, been blackballed in the industry, it's very nice to see that we'll be able to get Nene Leakes back on our television screens in a different way. And listen, guys, it's about evolution. And it's really about the evolution of the reality TV show format and what can we do that's creative and innovative. And I think that this is definitely the route to go because I'm going to be very honest with you guys. The Housewives format for reality television is not what it once was, to be very honest. And I feel like they're going to need to put some type of new spin on it in order for us to be entertained, like for the long run. Because for me, with what we're seeing across the landscape of these types of shows where the ladies, you know, dine and do lunch and figure out how to, expose one another. I think it's getting to the point where it's almost running its course in terms of my level of excitement for it. So for me, I'm looking forward to the evolution of what Nene Leakes can do. And I think that this is a step in the right direction. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And we're going to move right on to Miss Kenya Moore. Now, much of what we had been discussing with Kenya Moore recently had been very much like giving what in the world is going on. Is she fired? Is she not fired? Who had a hand in this? Did she do it or did she not do it? She denies the allegations, and then other people are saying it's true. Who knows what to believe? But what we do know is that Marc Daly is ordered to pay Kenya Moore $2,000 in child support after she was granted primary custody of their 5-year-old daughter. Now, I've given you the visual, but I'm actually gonna take that off the screen, and I think y'all know why if you understand my channel. But let me give you the tea on what's going on between the two of them, right? So Kenya at least can now put her marriage to Marc Daly in the past, from what the neighborhood talk is saying, because the judge has officially signed off on their divorce, according to In Touch magazine. Now, apparently, Kenya was granted primary custody of their 5-year-old daughter, Brooklyn, and the judge has ordered Marc to pay Kenya at least $2,000 per month in child support, despite Kenya making more money than him. Marc will still be involved in all the important life decisions and will pay an additional $1,000 a month towards a college fund for Brooklyn. Neither Marc nor Kenya will receive alimony or spousal support. So here's the quote from the judge. It is hereby ordered that both parties shall encourage the minor child to develop close, nurturing relationships with the other party, and each will refrain from conduct which does or may undermine a positive relationship between the minor child and the other party. So basically, what the judge is saying here is keep it cute with the child with regards to the other parent, period. Then the judge also ruled that Kenya has the final say about Brooklyn appearing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, this was a problem because, and part of the reason why we want to talk about this story is less about what it means for them as a family unit, because I think that the amount it is what it is. It's probably based on what he can afford. And, it really to me is about the timing of all of this happening at this very moment, which was going to happen anyway. But the judge is giving Kenya the final say about her, the child appearing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But will Kenya even be there for this to even make much of a difference? All right. You guys may recall that this was a problem that came about after Marc deemed the environment unsafe for Brooklyn after she was present during an argument with Kenya and Marlo Hampton, where Marlo was kicking at Kenya's door while they were on their cast trip. But now that Kenya has primary custody, Brooklyn can appear, but Kenya must at least consult with Marc before doing so. But again, the issue herein is, will Kenya Moore even be on the show for this to even make much of a difference at this point? I mean, for me, I am super glad that they have found a way to reconcile what this may mean, because I'm sure it has to be a very daunting court process, and it has to be very emotionally draining to have to try to figure out what the situation is going to look like. But at least they have come to a resolution, and I think that's a great thing that we could take away from this. But the question still remains, what will Kenya's role be on the new season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta for that part of it to make that much of a difference? We'll have to wait and see how things turn out. We'll have to see what happens with the Bravo investigation. But I'm just letting you guys know, because it does seem that at least there is a happy outcome for this situation, a resolution from which she can now move forward. So at least we got some good things today, right? I would say these are good things. And I feel like these are the types of stories that I also like that we can also throw in here when we really talk about the microcosm that is, reality TV, and specifically Real Housewives of Atlanta, and watching as, these ladies maneuver through this interesting space that we're in the world of reality TV, and how they evolve with it, as we see Nene doing right here. So listen, that's the news that we got for you guys right now. If you guys haven't kept it locked onto the channel, definitely subscribe. Keep liking the videos if you like reality TV related content. Tap down in the description for links to our trip to Bali. We have 4 more spaces. We have exclusive content in the Skye Squad membership, and I am about to start a business mentorship as well. So be on the lookout for that, especially if you're interested in digital marketing, and this is going to be hands-on, me working directly with you in small groups to achieve wealth and get ahead in life and live the soft and easy life. Ain't that what we trying to do? So if you got digital products, if you're trying to you're trying to find something to sell online, that is my background. That is what I studied, so I'm ready to get that element popping. Okay. So if you've been looking for mentorship and you're interested in something like that, definitely be on the lookout, and we're going to get that started in July. All right. So with that being said, I will catch you all in the next video.